They came, they voted, they went home and made no news. About as boring as you can get. No change in policy and almost no change to the economic assessment. By unanimous vote, the Fed policymakers left their target rate at the range between 0.5% and 0.75%, and they said that they would continue reinvesting payments from maturing securities on their balance sheet and maintain their view that rates will rise only gradually in the future. Risks to the economy? They're still roughly balanced, the statement says, and it notes that measures of consumer and business sentiment have improved of late. That's really the only new language in the statement. Most of their assessments have only the tenses changed. For instance, in December, they said job gains have been solid. In this statement, they say job gains remained solid. One omission may be of note. In their assessment of inflation, the policymakers dropped the line that inflation below their 2% target, quote, partly reflected earlier declines in energy prices, because, of course, energy prices are now going up again. January is the month the Fed also puts out its annual statement on its longer-run goals and monetary policy strategy. No change to their goal of, quote, mitigating deviations of inflation from its long-run goal of 2%, and employment from the committee's assessment of its maximum level. And finally, the first meeting of the year, the Fed Open Market Committee elects its officers. While we won't get official confirmation until the minutes, Janet Yellen is listed in the statement as chair, so we can assume, guys, that she won re-election.
So talk a little bit more, Mike, about inflation, because I see in the statement as well that they changed the language from inflation is expected to rise to 2% to inflation will rise to 2%.
It's what they have been saying in their speeches. They all expect it's going to rise, so they changed the tense of it and dropped the part about energy. So with energy prices rising and base effects in place, they do think that they are going to get there. But it doesn't really change anything about their view of policy because there's no time frame given.